My name's Brittany, also affectionately known as the Little Bat. I hope you're all doing okay, and welcome to my channel.
Hi everyone. So I'd like to just briefly do a quick video about why I try to stay away from big chain bookstores. The first reason comes down to the expense. I am on a disability and I can't afford to be going out every other month spending $100 to $200 for 5 or 6 books. There's nothing wrong with big chain bookstores, but their books are a lot of times way overpriced. I enjoy them as a treat once or twice a year, as a Christmas or a birthday gift, but that's about it. They're very magical places, but that's pretty much the only way I get to enjoy them, is once or twice a year as a treat. I always like to try books before I buy them. I tend to always like to have 3 copies of each book that I have. So I'll go to the library, I'll get a book, I'll try it out, I'll read it, I'll bring it back, and if I like it, I will go out and I will buy a brand new paperback copy, a brand new hardcover copy, and an older paperback copy for annotating purposes. I love to annotate my books because I find it just brings me deeper into the story and closer to the characters and everything that they're doing and everything that they're going through and all the things that that they're dealing with. But I find that if I'm going back and I'm trying to reread a book and I just want to enjoy the story, I find if I try to read an annotated copy, I find that my own highlights and thoughts and things are just very distracting to me, and they don't allow me to really lay back and just enjoy what I'm reading. So therefore, that's why I always try to have clean copies and like an older copy for annotating purposes. I also like to have an ebook copy and an audiobook copy. If I like the book, I like to cover all my bases. But if I take a book out from the library and I don't like it, I read it through and I don't like it, I will still go out and buy an older paperback copy and annotate it, so then that way I can use it to do a review of the book and that I didn't like it and why I didn't like it and what the problems were that I had with it. So there's that. The second reason, so the first reason is the expense. The second reason I tend to stay away from big chain bookstores is the fact that while I love them and while they certainly have their place in terms of getting books out to the public and they have a very vested interest in promoting a love of reading and a love of literature, I tend to stay away from them because I also love libraries. I think libraries are extremely important in promoting a love of reading, and not only just a love of reading in terms of like that it's important to love reading because of for reading like textbooks and things like that and like scientific and like historical books, but also just for fantasy books, just for reading for fun, and just the adventures that you go on and just the friendships that you make with the characters. I think it's very important, and it's always been very near and dear to my heart, and I think it's very important to support your local library and also to support smaller mom and pop bookshops. I think that's really important. And also, I want to debunk the myth that says that you can't find like brand new, like pristine copies of books in like secondhand bookshops and in library book sale rooms. That's completely untrue. I find most of my pristine brand new copies of books from those two places. If I'm showing you a book and you see a library stamp on it, I bought it from the library book sale room. That's why it has a library stamp on it. So, that's that. I think that's about all I wanted to say in this video. Please comment down below with where you like to buy your books and why. And just kind of what you like where you prefer to buy your books and how you buy your books. That's how I do it. I really, really, really enjoy taking books out from my local library too. I enjoy spending time there. I think it's just a magical, wonderful place. Oh yes, one more thing. Book censorship and banning books. Don't do it. Please don't do it. It's so bad. It's so bad. Don't do it. It's pointless. It's useless. Just put trigger warnings on books. So put trigger warnings, put content warnings. If it's a kid reading the book, you know, get involved with the kid, make sure that they're comprehending what they're reading and that they're reading things that are, generally age appropriate. Of course, there's going to be the odd kid who is going to be at a very, very, very different reading level than their peers. I know I was. So in that case, you accommodate for that and you help them to find something that they're interested in reading, obviously, as you would for any kid. But generally speaking, they should be reading things that are fairly age appropriate. But in general, adults should be able to read whatever they want. And kids too, to a certain extent. People should be able to read whatever they want. Reading should be this vast sort of array of knowledge and adventures and friendships and all these things. And reading should also be a source of comfort. You should be able to, at any time, pick up a good book, a favorite good book, and open it up and disappear into another world and have your attention completely stolen away and just give your mind that break to be able to step into this other world and just run away for a few minutes or an hour or 2 hours even, into this other sort of fantasy world of books. Beautiful, wonderful, amazing. I love reading. I love books. That's why I'm here. So yes, comment down below with where your favorite places to buy books are. And I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this video. Okay, great. See you next time. Bye.